candid look at this women in the predominantly man's world issue. Smith Barney is not alone. For the most part, women remain in the minority on Wall Street. Our coverage tonight continues with a look at the situation through the eyes of women who live it firsthand. E.Lee Hennessee, a 22-year veteran on Wall Street, has invested $1 billion in different hedge funds.
Over that 22-year period, I've certainly seen a lot of changes. I know that shortly after I was not hired at several firms back in 1976 because I was told I was too young and had no selling experience.
Darla Moore oversees $1.5 billion in assets at Rainwater Incorporated.
The level that we operate at, business-wise, is the World Series.
These are some of the most successful women on Wall Street, but they are also the minority.
Wall Street, according to what I understand, still has less than 10% women. And so whenever you're playing in a field where you're a minority, the rules are still pretty much conducted and carried out by the majority.
Just 39% of securities industry professionals and 28% of managers and officers are women, even though many Wall Street firms have increased the number of women they've hired over the past 10 years. Still, like many industries, successful women remain the minority in most financial-related jobs, particularly in the executive suite and in the most elite of the industry's profession, investment banking.
It's a male-dominated industry. I think it's just that way. I don't think it's because of discrimination. It's just that way, and I think that as it has changed in the past 15 years, you see a lot more women in executive positions. It will continue to change.
Smith Barney's proposed accord may help put those changes to work.
We believe that this settlement could very well change the way that Wall Street conducts business.
It is a real wake-up call to both Wall Street as well as corporate employers throughout the nation that if they don't address employees' concerns about sex discrimination and sexual harassment.
In 1993, Goldman Sachs became the first major firm to offer on-site drop-in daycare. And today, as part of Smith Barney's settlement, both the plaintiffs and the defendants have commissioned women's organization, the Catalyst Group, to conduct a study on what needs to be done to continue a level playing field on Wall Street.
Management on Wall Street has seen that women producers can produce, and as a matter of fact, produce maybe even better than some of the men. But it is still very difficult to hire someone and expect them to run a family and also run a business.
Skeptics say part of the reason women remain a minority is the nature of the job. Investment bankers, for example, often put in 80 hours a week and are expected to be on call at all times to travel anywhere necessary. It could be a problem for some women with families, but the opportunity to choose is clearly emerging. Women currently represent 35% of all MBA students.